We'll see what we get here. Now, as I mentioned, you've got a blank screen on here right now. There's a timer up there in the left corner up here. You can see, tells us how long till after hours starts. As soon as that gets down to 0, this chart will fill up with what's running in after hours. So you can see in real time what's moving at the same time I do. You'll be able to see it all. Kathy, good afternoon. AD, good afternoon. So let's go back and look at TGL again. I'm going to watch this one in after hours and see if the after hours crowd likes that one at all. Good afternoon, Jason, Brett, Craig, Sean, good afternoon. No, Sean, I just don't have the camera on. Right now I have the scanner up. And that'll fill up. That scanner will fill up with information as soon as after hours starts. We've got about a minute, as you can see up here, about a minute and 15 seconds. Sheila, good afternoon over there. Are you on YouTube in the morning? AD, yes, I am. 7:45 Eastern Time. We're only on for a short amount of time in the mornings, like half hour maybe, from 8:45 till about 8:15. Usually about 8:15. It's only about a half an hour. What we do is go live on YouTube so we can give out the 8 o'clock press releases. And then after the 8 o'clock press releases are done, those usually pour in till about 8:10, 8:05 to 8:10, and then they start slowing down and they're done. So usually about 8:15, I log off. But we're on our Zoom meeting all morning. That starts at 6:45 in the morning and goes until the market opens around 9:30. There is after hours, and so now you can see what's running up here in after hours. ADIL is up. These are going to change very quickly, so we'll give them a chance to sort themselves out. There's always a couple that spike really quick in after hours for about a minute, and then they just kind of freeze up. Somebody always goes in and hits the ask price, shoves it up, and it looks like it's running. LPTX, the big one, LPTX, moving up again in after hours. INTS is moving up a little bit. SOND, that one's up about 17%. So keep a track of those. ALEC, ALEC, that's up 17%. Keep track of those. Let's see, VMAR is reporting 166 boats sold within 120 days. So that popped up a little bit. WBTN, Warner Brothers and Webtoon Entertainment announce a strategic partnership. WBTN, that's Webtoon Entertainment. WBTN. MGNX is announcing third quarter financials, and it bumped up a little bit. CLBT, same thing. Third quarter financials, and it bumped up a little bit. Okay. So I gave you a handful there to take a look at. We got SOND is up 26% now. VMAR is up 11%. LPTX up 11%. Everybody traded LPTX today, I assume. I hope everybody traded that one today. That was another monster. Solutions, going through press releases for you here. Third quarter revenue, Power Meds. Nothing there. We'll let these things sort themselves out here. SOND up 31% now. VMAR struggling. It's still early. A lot of these that are up right now, 10, 12, 15% are going to fall. SOND's up 32. INTS is up 13%. LPTX is up 8%. Got to give them a little bit of time to simmer. After hours, right at the start of after hours, there's always a lot of fluctuation. People hitting the ask price on relatively unknown stocks, causing them to pop up, and they hit the scanner. There's no volume at all. The cream will rise to the top, though. We just have to be patient and let that transpire. Let's see. We've got LPTX still trying to push up. SOND up 40%. Pretty good volume here. We've got almost 2 million shares in after hours on SOND. So about 4 minutes, and it's accumulated 2 million shares already. LPTX is up 13% now. Big volume there. 5 million shares already. Let's see. Let's see. LUNG, lung. They popped up a little bit on third quarter revenue. Curie did the same thing. CURI. A lot of these that are popping up on revenue have no volume on them in after hours here. So we'll have to be careful. Make sure you check volume. Always check volume. Lulu Fashions, LVLU, that one popped up on third quarter financials. Again, make sure you're checking that volume. BTDR announces a proposed private placement of $400 million of convertible senior notes due in 2031. And this stock has dropped significantly. It's gone from about $4 down to 12, from 14 to 12. So it dropped pretty hard on that news. And it looks like it's still falling. SOND now up 45%, 48, 49, 51. It's climbing. It's getting a bump. It's got pretty good volume. 3,300. God, I can't even talk. 3,800,000 on volume. NVVE. NVVE, the one I gave you that secures Japan's first aggregation agreement for existing stationary storage batteries. It's starting to move up. Little 20-cent stock. Take a look at it. NVVE. Kiki, yeah, camera's off while I have this scanner up on the screen. I'll switch it over here in a little bit. Let's see. NVVE. Now up 40. It's overtaken Sounds. SOND's falling down here, and NVVE is rising up. Oh, how quickly they trade places. They're going to bounce around. Like I said, the first little bit here at open of after hours, they fluctuate a lot. But the cream will rise to the top. The good ones will keep going. All right, NVVE. Let's go take a look at that one again. NVVE. 3 nice candles there on that 1 minute chart. Will it give us 4 nice green candles? We got some little soldiers there. Got 3 nice little soldiers all lined up in a row there. Revenue, Bolt, third quarter, just third quarter. Man, it's all revenue. All these press releases are third quarter revenue. WTO just announced a 1-for-100 stock split, reverse split. WTO. Gosh. Third quarter, company officers changing. Third quarter financials. Third quarter financials wouldn't be a bad thing to read, except these pennies don't go up on financials like the big boys do. Sometimes you'll get a nice rise out of one of them, but for the most part, they're not known for just going crazy on financials. Every once in a blue moon, one will do that. Announcement, first quarter, third quarter. Good heavens. NVVE, come on, baby. Give us 100%. Third quarter, third quarter, third quarter. Hoo-wee. Lots and lots of press releases. 87 so far. 87 press releases so far. All right. ENGN, proposed public offering. And you can see it dropped significantly on that news, pulling back up. Lung, third quarter revenue. Kids, KIDZ, moving up. KIDZ, you can see it right there on the list. I know all of the wolf pack that's watching saw that pop up right there. Been watching that one crawl. KIDZ. MGNX, extended into late after hours. ATYR, first class file, proposed public offering. ANNX, also with a proposed public offering. And it's coming down. We're going to get 100% runner here. I feel confident. Positive vibes. NVVE, 45%. Come on, baby. Push up. Kids got all the way to 90 cents and then pulled back. KIDZ, SOND dropped quick. Remember what I was telling you? A lot of times they run up real fast right at 4 o'clock and then they just crash down. They don't maintain that kind of a run in after hours. A lot of shenanigans going on in after hours. NVVE trying to get back to 25 again. Come on, get back up there. CLBT. Well, CLBT popped from about 16 to 1842, and that's it. Going sideways. Wrap, third quarter, nothing there. NVVE, come on, we got faith. Got to have faith. KIDZ, got to have faith in that one. SELX got a letter from NASDAQ telling them that they were not compliant with the minimum bid price rule. Still looking for that good press release. XIFR is announcing a $750 million senior unsecured note offering. Joby, JOBY, and the General Authority of Civil Aviation of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia announced plans to rapid deployment of Joby's electric air taxi in the kingdom. It's at $16.45 right now, but it's not moving. Jeff Brands filed a Form 6K. That's a micro float, by the way. Looks like they've got an offering as well. Of warrants. Curie. Boy, nothing but financials. All right, let's go back and look at NV. Well, hang on a minute. I got a couple more here. Financials. NVVE. Let's break that 25 and get that thing running. Scott, good afternoon. Lana, good afternoon. There, we broke that 25 on NVVE. We're up 60%. Kids struggling here. Playboy's moving up a little bit. PLBY, Playboy Incorporated. They put out some financials. There's no really any volume there, but it is pushing up just a fuzz. FLYT. No volume. Somebody hit the ask price on that one. Bumped it up there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. AIRG. Everybody's waiting on that gem. Just like me. Everybody's waiting on that gem to pop up. NVVE. Come on, baby. Push up 26. There we go. There we go. We're up 69%. Beautiful. 71%. Boom. We want 100%. We've been following NVVE here since it started. Come on. 74%. It's at 27.3. 27.3. Come on. Bust up. Bring on that volume. CRBU. Come on, retail. Don't take profit now. Everybody's going to start taking profit on that one and just ruin it. Just ruin it. You watch. Come on. Don't take profit now. Push it up. There we go. 27. It's up 74%. 22, mid 26. Kids, CLBT. CLBT trying to push back up again. Got pulled down a little bit. It's moving back up again. There we go. NVVE now at 28. Beautiful. NVVE. NVVE. Up 77%. We're looking for 100 here. We hit 28. It started off at 15 cents, 15.7, and just hit 28. That's a pretty damn good run so far. Let's hope it keeps going. I'd like to see it pull out 100%. We had 100%er last night in after hours. We need another one tonight. Come on, baby. Boy, the news has dried up here. We got 97 press releases total so far here in after hours. 97 of them. And so far, NVVE is about the only one that's making an effort here. There we go. 90%. Come on, baby. Give us 100. We got to have 100%. Come on. Come on. 92%, 93, 95. I'm watching. Come on. Give us that nice big spike up over 30. Give us that spike over 31 should do it. Go up to about 31.5. That should throw us over the top. Come on. Come on. Retail's hungry. Retail traders are hungry. Let's get it. Come on. Let's go. Oh, I got some more press releases here. You guys watch that one. Demonstrating strong growth, momentum, third quarter. Launch of public offering. IVA announces launch of a public offering. NVVE up 96%. Come on, baby. 98, 100. Boom. There we go. Can I get a Wolfpack howl for that one? 104%. And I know somebody was trading that one. You guys been watching that go up since the beginning. Somebody had to have jumped in on that. Even if you got it from 20, 21, 22 and wrote it up there. WBTN, nothing there. Webtoon. Boy, that Webtoon fell hard after that news of partnering with Warner Brothers. They put out their financials. They partnered with Warner Brothers, and the price went up. They put out their financials, and it tanked hard. Now it's climbing back up. It dropped all the way to $12.15, and it just hit $14.30. So it's trying to climb back up. from that. All right. JR 19 to 31.39 on NVVE. Good trade. Josh 27 to 31. Good trade. Lance, yes, they did. They had a SEC filing. Class action. GG. Any of our YouTube friends get a hold of NVVE? Up 104% at this point. 108% now. Cindy, 22 to 31.3. Nicely done. Jay, 23 to 29. Beautiful. It's up 112%. David in at 26, out at 32.4. Good job. Good trade. Up 117% now. 119%. 120%. Wow. This thing's got some juice. Arbot. This thing's got a little juice on it here. 127%. Yeah, the only screen I have up right now in Zoom is the scanner. I don't have the E-Trade screen up. I just have the scanner up. Oh. ABSI, looks like third quarter losses. Ooh, NVVE took a little hit there. Took a little sell-off hit. All right, let's switch screens again. Most of the news is out. All right, let's see what else we've got here. CAPT. CAPT is granted a 180-day extension to address their NASDAQ deficiencies. Wow, nothing. All those press releases and nothing in there. Let's go back to NVVE again. 130% now. Curie. CURI, Curiosity Stream. It's going up on third quarter financials, but nothing very exciting. Barely moving. NVVE. Boy, this thing is a monster, folks. This thing is really pushing hard. 138% so far. Retail is coming together on this one. Hopefully everybody's banking pretty well on this one. Jason, 24 to 32. Good trade. Yeah, Playboy trying to climb up there. It's up 17%. It spiked up there pretty good, but fell back down pretty quick. LPA, logistics property, third quarter losses. Nothing there either. Boy, NVVA, definitely our good one for after hours so far. About the only moneymaker we've had here in after hours. Everything that started to go up fell down within the first 10 minutes or so. They didn't stay up there very long. As I mentioned, the cream always rises to the top. And NVVE definitely was that stock for us. SVCO, third quarter losses. Just ET. Look at NVVE now. I love it. 142%. I think everybody's thinking right now, I think I might have jumped out a little too soon. We're going to break 40 on this stupid thing. 155%. Oh my gosh. From 15 cents, folks, 15 cents all the way to 40 cents. That's pretty nice. DUOT. Solo Brands, SBDS, files a Form 4A. Looks like we've got some insider buying. Class A common stocks. 5,000 shares. That's nothing. The CFO. Yeah, that's a non. Anyway, that's on SBDS. It's a micro float stock. Come on, let's break over 40. We keep flirting with 40 here. We need to break it. We've hit 40 like 3 times here. Come on. IDR. DMRC. Come on. Give me that 40, man. Break over 40. Every time it even touches 40, it gets pulled down. It's just barely touching that, and everybody's selling off just below 40. Everybody's being cute. There's a big order at 40 to sell. There's about a 400,000 share order, 30,000. There's a big order at 40 cents, and everybody's anticipating that it's going to hit a wall when it hits 40. So everybody's selling off just below 40, 39 and a half, 38.9. Everybody's trying to be cute and getting out before it hits that wall, which you can't blame them. The problem is if too many people try to do that and it starts dropping, we're going to get a bunch of panic selling because everybody's in profit right now. Most people are in profit on this and they don't want to lose that. So if it starts to fall too much, they're going to start panic selling, and that's going to create a mess. We need to get it back up to that 39 at 40 area and then have a big mob of buyers come in and just bust through that 40 like it's not even there. And then everybody will get encouraged again and start pulling their sell orders and letting it go back up. But I hope it does, man. I hope it breaks through there. Boy, we sure got a good one with that one, didn't we? 150%. You guys were with us. You were with us to catch that press release. That's pretty exciting. We always like bringing you along for the ride. Hopefully tomorrow morning in Zoom, we'll get a pretty decent one. This morning was kind of lackluster. It just didn't have that feel like it did Monday and Tuesday. We had a couple decent ones. We had some good runners in the morning. But this morning's pre-market, we had a lot of news because all those third quarter financials are coming out. So we had a ton of news. There was a lot of it. I think I was up to 180, give or take a few, 180 press releases, and a vast majority of it was financials. But we didn't get anything really sweet like that one nice one that everybody just kind of knew right from the get-go. This one's going to go. Come on, NVVE, break through that 39, that 40. Come on, push on up. This is where retail is going to make a difference here. AQMS just put out third quarter earnings. All right, come on. 39. You see what happens? We got up to 39.4, and then all of a sudden, big bunch of sells. Right here's where retail is going to make a difference on these 40s. Come on. Boy, there is a lot of orders for sale, folks. A lot. 300,000, 280,000. And there's a massive bunch of them at 40. See, it hit 39.9. 39.99. It just didn't quite get to 40 because every time it does, there's too much selling. There's not enough buyers to chew them up. Come on. Let's zoom in here and watch this break. Come on. You can see the sell-off. You watch level 2, you can see everybody selling into the bid. It's heartbreaking. IMRX. IMRX is granted a U.S. composition of matter patent. And more financials. Let's blow this up. I want the wolf pack to see this puppy. Let's put my line. You know I like those lines. There's that break of 40. Look at that. What did I tell you about the sell-off? Doggone it. Oh, retail. Retail will make you pull your hair out sometimes. I don't have that much. SOND. Did everybody forget about that one? Look at that one. SOND. Kaboom. Fly, FLY, Firefly Aerospace beats on revenue. It's been pushing up slowly but surely. Had a nice run up for about 4 minutes, and then it's just been sort of one of those for about the last 20 minutes. BCDA, National TISI, third quarter financials. SOUN 19 to 26 for Byron. Good job, Byron. Good trade. Oh, NVVE's making me cry. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Pardon me. There's something burning my eye there for some reason. Well, we'll have to keep an eye on NVVE for tomorrow morning for sure. See what happens with that. We'll see if it can climb back up here. See if it can redeem itself. We just had a lot of sell-off from retail. What do we got here? 124 press releases. Oh, retail. They are just letting that one go to pot, aren't they? But we got 150% out of it, so we can't be too upset. And it might not be done yet. There's still plenty of time. It's a long way to go till 8 o'clock. It might spring itself back up there and take off. Definitely going to put it on my list. I'm going to write it down in my journal to watch it in the morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, which reminds me, we'll have the scanner up again tomorrow morning. The scanner that you're looking at right now on Zoom, we'll have that up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So you can see what's moving up. And if you see something moving up, you guys know that, always watch for that volume. If you see something moving up the list, go to clear to the right on that scanner, you'll see the volume. And you want to make sure you're watching that volume. Is the volume not really moving that much, or just very slowly moving up a couple shares at a time? Or is it really running hard? Is the volume really going crazy as that goes up? Keep an eye on that. It's very important. Oh, let's see. Playboy coming down. RKLB. Rocket Labs. Nothing there. Quarterly report. Smaller reporting company. Financials. Okay. Just reading a SEC filing to see what it was all about. Not only do we get the press releases that come out, we get the SEC filings. So anytime a company reports anything, has any kind of a SEC filing, I get a notice. And some mornings it is a mess. There's a lot of them. But it makes it easy because I can see the percentage, I can see the ticker symbol, and I can see the percentage that the stock is moving up or down. So when I see a SEC filing pop up and I see the green numbers and they're climbing pretty good, I know to go look at that SEC filing very quickly. AGRI just filed a SEC filing here, 13G. Looks like we have some buying here. 2 million shares. With voting power. Steadfast International Master Fund. Okay, there you go. AGRI. ORC. Fly is still hanging in there. FLY. That one's still holding up pretty good. They put out their revenue. They beat on revenue. And so it climbed up pretty quick. Went up about $2. No, $3. It went up about $3 and then going sideways. Well, I was kind of hoping we'd get NVVE over 40. before I had to say goodbye. Got about 8 minutes to go. I don't know if it'll pop over there or not. All right. All right. 35. Kind of stuck there. 35. It did try to go back up. You can't blame retail for wanting to sell off though and take profit. That's what we do. Sometimes everybody does it at the most inconvenient of times though. We want it to go up and everybody else says, nah, I've had enough profit, I'm out. NVVE's had 94 million shares, 95 now, 95 million shares just in after hours. Think about that for a minute. They've got 98 million for the total for the day. 95 of that is just in after hours. That is a ton. 54 minutes. 95 million shares. That's crazy. SOND. We need to go back and check in on this one. Looks like we hit 30 cents on this and it pulled back. Did the same thing that NVVE did, just at a different price point. Yeah, I'll have to call it a good boy again. Get it back up there. NVVE. We just got to get retail to cooperate with us. It's amazing how many shares get bought up in after hours when something's running. Retail's all over it, especially a cheap stock. You got a little 15, 16, 17 cent stock. Everybody wants a piece of that because you can buy a lot of them at that price. And it goes up, 20, 30 cents like this one did. And you make a lot of money, a lot of money. It's pretty sweet. So we're going to sweet talk NVVE again. We're going to get it over 40. We're going to try like crazy. There's that 40. There's that line. Once it breaks that, it should get a nice bunch of attention. I want to look at that level 2 at 40 again. There's a lot of orders at 40 and 41. They stacked them up big time. It may not, if it pops through 40 again, it may not climb as fast as I initially thought it might, because they really stacked up some orders underneath on top of that at 41, 42. All the price points up through 41 and all the price points up through 42 are pretty heavy. And even 43, they're stacking them at 43 now too. It's going to take a lot of buying. We're over 100,000 or 100 million shares just in after hours. Don't see that very often. We're waiting for that break. You can see on Zoom, I got my line up here, that yellow line. That's that 40. That's that break of 40 that I've been waiting on. MXC, which is Mexico Energy Corporation. They reported their results for their first 6 months. It's a micro float. Come on. Come on, retail. Push this thing up through 40. I've got about 1 minute left here. Can we do it? We got a couple more press releases. Third quarter. ADS offering. IVA. Come on. Here it is. There it is. Boom. Look at that. Right up through. Look at that spike up through that 40, all the way to 42. Blew through all them 41s, and there was a lot of them at 41, 40 and 41. Holy smokes. That was nice. Look at the volume. This 1 minute candle's got 4.8 million shares. Now it's 5.5 million. On a 1 minute candle. 6.3 million shares on that 1 minute candle to push it up through that wall of crap at 40 and 41. Wolfpack. Again, with the resistance. We talked about this morning. Look what happens when it breaks that resistance right there. Look what happens. Boom. Up it goes. It's up 173%. How much commission? We don't pay any commission. I don't think there's any trading platforms out there anymore that charge a commission. They did years ago, but they don't anymore. Competition for customers got too great, and they don't charge commission. I think E-Trade platform still charges a small commission for OTC stocks. But just trading regular stocks, there's no commission. But even if there was, let's just assume there isn't, but just assume there was a $5 commission for a trade. If I'm making $6,000-8,000, I don't really care about a $4 or $5 commission. But there are no commissions. Now, if there's a shady trading platform out there like Robinhood, they might be scalping some of your money, but most legitimate trading platforms don't do that. SRZN announced some inducement grants. Well, I don't know if this needs to hold up above 40 now. It took us a long time to get above 40 and a lot of effort and a lot of volume. If it needs to stay above 40. So if this thing continues above 40 and continues to climb through after hours, even if it's just a little bit, I'll continue to hold it through after hours and check on it first thing in the morning. We'll be up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m., and I'm going to watch it, see what it does. If it starts to fall at 4 a.m., we cut it off. If it starts to climb, we'll take advantage of it. Are you on Zoom? Carl, yes. I'm not on screen at 4 o'clock in the morning on Zoom, but my scanner is. I do have the pre-market scanner up so that you can come in to Zoom and watch the scanner. The scanner will let you know what's moving in pre-market at 4 a.m. FFAI, Cortex Media, SOND, again, look at the resistance. You see the resistance there on SOND? Boom, hit it here, hit it here, hit it here, hit it here, hit it here. Just hit it again. It keeps smacking that 30-cent mark and falling down. Same thing that NVVE did. If it breaks that, more than likely the same thing's going to happen that did with NVVE. It's going to spike up real hard once it blows through that. Could spike up 3 or 4 cents on top of that. I've seen them go a lot higher, but it's usually 2 or 3 cents at least on these penny stocks. Look at that NVVE, 172%. Could we get 200% out of this thing? Your platform charges $100 for a 1,500 trade. Ooh. Sound like you need to switch trading platforms to me. That's outrageous. Look at her go, baby. Look at her go. It's up 181% now. Isn't that sweet? Well, if she keeps going or goes sideways, we hold tight. If it starts to fall and it looks like it's done for, we're out and we'll take the profit we have and be done with it. But I'll be up at 4 o'clock in the morning to watch this one. I am going to watch closely. And we're going to get us a good trade off of this one. We've already gotten a really good trade off of it. There's no doubt about that. All right. Carl, you got a good entry there. You got a really good entry there at 22. You're doing very well on that. Please consider I'm not telling you what to do with it, but lock in profit. Make sure, if you're up almost 100% on your investment, understand just how amazing that is. Could it continue to go higher? Absolutely. And you could do even better. But it could tank pretty fast and hard as well. So, weigh the risk versus the reward and make your decision. But I really like you to consider locking in profit. All right. Well, that is going to be did SON finally break that? What did I tell you? 25 to 40. Nicely done, John. Nicely done. Look at SOND. What did I tell you would happen if it broke that 30? It broke the 30 and went right up to 34. Just like I said it was going to. 34.6 so far. You too, Jay. I'll see you in the morning. All right. Well, I guess we'll continue watching SOND go up. It's up now to 35. If anybody's playing that, that's up 106%. This one started off at 17. This was at 16 cents, 16.77. And it's just hit 36. It's up 105% right now. So we've had two 100% runners in after hours tonight. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Nice little run on that stock. And that's all we care about. Got a nice little run out of it and bank some money. All right. I'm going to take off. It's 5:10. I've got to eat some supper. So you guys have a great evening. Join us on Zoom in the morning at 6:45 if you'd like. Or you can, if you sign up tonight, you can pop in there at 4 o'clock in the morning and get that pre-market scanner that will be up. I won't be on till 6:45, but my scanner will be up on the screen so you can see it. And you're welcome to join us. Pop over to the website, wolfpackcommunity.com, and subscribe to live Zoom trading. We'd love to have you. Wolfpack, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. It'll be up at 4. I'll be on at 6:45. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you, YouTube, for joining us. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. Appreciate it a bunch. We'll see you tomorrow morning.